Hello, this is Vulturefire. We're still on 1.002. There was not another bug fix patch today, so which is good because I might have lost the Mecha Salon run otherwise. So, with 3 characters down, we have 7 more to go before we have to go back to Rowden and hit the Magician Rowden skin. So, next up is Inventor Inna. So, because Pugilist Inna doesn't have a skin yet, and one day's requested that I not do the ones that don't have the art done yet on the skins, so Inventor Inna it is. So, Inventor Inna creates Rem Tool whenever she reaches 0 mana. Gets Wits whenever you trigger an enemy status. Extra max hand size, tools are not discarded end of turn. Honestly, that is pretty standard Inna the way I play Inna. So, this passive changed. This passive is now apparently working always, but it was dead most of the time anyway. Or it was dead in previously in any fight with idols active, so that's a lot of the time anyway. Which means, overall, we traded out a passive that didn't matter much, and a passive that was fine but not really game-changing. And then, so we traded those 2 out for other passives that are probably going to matter. This one might matter a little more, gives us a bit more consistent wits. Something that we can, because tools can help us set up wits with shock batons or whatever. And then we have this, which should be pretty good. So, this deck has not really performed for me, so I'm totally fine with just retooling it. No pun intended. Or is it? So my understanding is that this tool, by the way, which is new, is just doesn't actually show up on this patch. So that's fine. We're not playing Strike in this fight anyway. So we're gonna go Pocket Sand, Pocket Shield to start with. One question is, do we want Deft Focus? I'm going to Frozen Hide. I don't know that we need Phase Grace. We don't really need to set up extra wits necessarily. We do want Creative Outburst. I do like Defensive Field for its ability to let us manipulate mana. We do need a win condition. I could just go Occult Ritual again, but it seems kind of boring. So if we don't go Occult Ritual, the question is what do we use to win? We could try and go Increasing Stab. But it doesn't feel very, it feels like something that, like, I don't know, I'm just not really feeling it. Could try and go lean in on the wits. Try and go, like, Quip Shot or, mostly Quip Shot, if I'm being honest. And we do want one of those. And we do want Focuses. I think we want Distill Elements and a Mana Jolt. Those are just generally good. If I can stop being blind, there's Mana Jolt. And we're still short a damage source. Kind of want to try Cursed Bolt. I'm not totally sold on that. I don't think this deck has the damage it needs. Because we can't rely on tools for damage. And Pocket Sand without any powerful stacking is not going to get there. So let me think. Haunted Memory, like, we can get some curse from tools. But that on its own is tricky to make work. I could go, let's talk about the Mana Jolt. We do get some mana boost from whatever. We could go Assisted Focus and try and do like Drain Power. That seems a little sketchy. I keep coming back to that Occult Ritual, but I don't like it without growth. How else can we get damage out? A garrote might actually be interesting. So we're cutting the manage ult. Do we still want the assisted focus? Or, yeah, death focus seems okay. So we're going to try this with the 1x garrote. I'm not really sure that's a great idea, but we'll see what happens. We are pretty low to the ground. It's possible that we will actually end up with... Actually, with only the frozen type, we don't necessarily want the chill elements. We can do that. Partially, I'm thinking, like, do I want to try and fit in a second garrote? And if so, I think it would be the assisted analysis that goes. Yeah, let's try that. It seems interesting, at least. It's weird. So, yeah. Emptiness is definitely a nuisance, as is White Flame, because we just have to take those trash cards we can't get rid of. Kind of tempted to go Endurance here. Almost tempted to go Endurance, because I just think Endurance is usually pretty easy. I think into Baelator, this absolutely gives us a much better chance into Baelator. I don't know what our game plan is overall. Maybe we're going to try and get some emptiness cards, maybe, and see if we can put something together. So I did abandon a run, because I think Formless is where fun goes to die, so we're fighting Primal. That's not happening. That might happen. That's obviously not happening. I think that one is still just nearly undoable. That seems possible. Sure. Okay. We already have plus 2 max hand size, but I'm never going to turn down more. Let's see what we can make happen. Interesting how the weather spawned. Just start with 16 max hand size? Sure. I don't need a reason. Alright, and going double event makes sense. Although, getting guaranteed cleanse would be pretty good into that one jerk. Post mid boss, I kind of want to go here to try and get like a null shield or a frozen void. Both those fights could be difficult. We're going to start here. And we'll see what we can do. Oh, finally getting blocked by a person. Alright. Yeah, we can do that. That didn't do too bad. Especially since we got it relatively late in the turn. Yeah, we lose that wits, but that's fuck up. I really should have thought more about how much emptiness can screw with us. We're gonna need that. That will at least... Oh, and because it didn't actually poison, we don't actually use up the... which is good. We're going to save the Inkwell for the moment. Pretty happy with that. Much less happy with that. That is the downside to emptiness, is that, like, it really does fuck with us in multiple ways. because we do not deal well with starting fatigue. Oh, whoops. We do get frozen, but alright. And we win. Made it through anyway, which is, you know, no damage taken. Not too many turns, which are both good signs considering considering everything. I think we take the Depth Focus. Just a decent card to have. And I may cut a Depth Focus for it. Just count that as like just basically mana upgrade. I think that's fine. I think we can afford to run slightly light on mana. Alright. That was me being dumb. See if we just get immediately. We get to get rid of that, which is good. So if we draw cards, we are guaranteed to draw Garrot. I'm being careful here because I don't. Frozen Hideaway isn't actually going to freeze us, but it gets closer than I would like. Maybe I should have copied something because we could have gotten off 2 more card plays and we would have had the kill. I was just thinking like I wanted to save the will, but would have been better off using it there. Yeah. I think we're stuck copying that until we have to get through that purity. I think it's worth doing this. Could just yeah. Go ahead and pick up that extra whatever. We're gonna save. We have tons of hand space. We're in no danger of running out. We have to deal with that trash, but rude. I don't think that matters to him. Yeah, just go ahead and get this kill. We could draw into the arcane card here, but that's not a huge concern. And we'll set up for next turn. Okay, there's that. Which used to be called Sharpening Stone, but changed. I think we upgrade that. And we should be able to get a kill here, I think. Yeah. I'm going to play responsibly. This is what I would do. So I can keep going. Alright. We've made the decision not to be increasing stab deck. Suffocate might be okay to have in our back pocket. I think I like Force Magic a little more. I'm probably cutting either one. Or no. The question is, how much do I want to rely on that Garrot? We take Suffocate. We have the extra hand space to hold it. Supposed to give us all the max hand size. to hit 0 a bunch of times. Alright, that was pretty good. And now we get Doom. You have to deal with this 4 purity that came out. Yeah, it's the best we can do. Just gonna pass the next turn. Ah, fuck you. Yeah, purity spam, absolutely not our friend. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, even with all that fortify, not enough to cause a problem. Okay. Let me just do that. Alright, we don't have either Garrot right now. We're just kind of hoping to draw Garrot next turn. Which means I want to save various tools. It is still worth it to do that, I think. Although I won't want to keep doing it. Not that I have to. So, pretty good going into mid-boss. The double Garrot is doing serious work, I would say. Bugbear would let us crack Purity, which has been a persistent bugbear. Like, this is where, like, Malistral would be like, oh, we'll just take the mana font, just take the mana font, just take the mana font. And I get it, but I think Purity cracking is the bigger concern. I do like having the extra Max Arcane, Frost and Shock. This is usually good, but I just, it's the worst of the draw trinkets. I think we're going to cut the Suffocate. I think we don't need it. I don't think it did that much for us. Upgrading the Garrots would be good. I'm thinking of starting to decide if it's the best thing. I think we upgrade at least one of them. I think we may upgrade this. We definitely upgrade that, though, because we're going into Munchroom. And then I think having one of those two would be very good for us. Still pretty high on whatever cards. Also, I would absolutely take an Invigorating Sunlight. Although we don't have ways to deal with enemy whatever, so it's kind of a trash hand. For several reasons. So one thing to note here, that we are dealing with Hunger Sunlight and Hunger Skies, and in addition to it being Hunger Skies when we're playing a pocket deck, which is not the situation you want to be in, generally speaking. And by that, what I mean is, like, every time I hit 0 mana, I draw cards. Which is unfortunate. But we get lightly poisoned. We're mostly okay. I'll just take the tough card here, I think. Kinda think I want draw here. I don't know why I bothered grabbing. Whatever. Now, if we take draw, actually a decent chance to get mana. It's been really unfortunate if we had gotten specifically Garrote, though. Okay, so this will be a net damage on you. Right, take it. Fortunately, there was slightly less shield gained thanks to that one thing. Yeah, so we do have problems on some turns where we can't get things to quite work the way we want them to. Where we can't, like, where we are subject to occasional dead draws. And it should be a kill though. But still, like, the fact that we haven't taken any recoverable is still a good sign. Yeah, I think this is good. Is it? We got Mighty Adept when we don't have vulnerable access. We don't have Arcane. I think we have to take that. I don't know that it's great, but it's fine for now. This fight could be a nightmare because we have Purity and we have to deal with. Thanks for drawing exactly the worst two cards. Can't get damage on it anyway, so in that sense it's fine, but. So the Pearl Blend will upgrade, I think, for the fight. I think we use. I don't know. It's a good question. I think it's worth doing it here. And yeah, we're just gonna get even more bleed damage out. And the Garrote plan continues to do pretty good work. It helps, like, we do have to, although we do have to deal with Purity, we don't have to deal with Fortress. It's possible I should have, like, a Barbed Gale. Alright, I think I want that. I think having access to Dispel Everyone is good. It is subject to the same Purity problem that we have with everything else, but outside of that, it's good. We can do a shield, draw. Oh, I should have started with that because we're stuck doing that. Like so, anyway. I should have probably saved the Frost as well. Oh. If we get Dispelled here, we don't actually lose anything, so that's good. Hopefully no Purity. Yep, Dispel we lose 2. Like other things we don't really care about. Alright. Pretty good. Even with the trash card. Alright. We don't actually care that much about the enfeebled either, so would have been fine having to deal with that. I think our best play here is just wait. And, right, yeah, there's Purity. Which, there's Purity gone. Get that wits. Alright. We can cleanse. Just for funsies. And we'll just save everything else for next turn. Another trash card. But we can get rid of this one. Although, I think this one is actually probably a higher priority to get rid of. Though I don't think either one is going to be a problem pretty soon. Because I'm pretty sure we're about to win. Yeah. Got him. Okay. Keeps offering me these cards I'm not really interested in. That's funny, but I don't know that it's actually good for us. In fact, I would say it's pretty bad. I think we reroll. I don't know if we can make Arcane Aegis work, but Cold Realization is very good. We are, starting to stack up the whatever cards, but the problem with this fight is going to be decay, because we are creating lots of cards, and these guys love to spam decay at you every single goddamn turn for the entire goddamn fight. Not that I'm bitter about it or anything. So, like, now we have that. And this is a spell actually I think makes a lot of sense. Because we only lose a wits, and it costs them various other things. Yeah, the lifesteal here is also pretty brutal. And like I said, decayed 2 turns in a row. Just a non-stop decay parade. Frozen here, potentially. Yeah. Yeah, all of our work undone. Now in an awkward position, because if we kill this turn, we take massive AoE damage, but we're at least not dealing with the one thing. Pretty good to have that happen here. Alright, we get a kill. We can do that. We can do that. Oh, and now they're not. Now they're not whatever barrier. So. They're taking some damage. Oh, could be taking more. Big annoyance is still that lifesteal. Hunger making his presence absolutely felt, despite not being present in the fight. And also, our mana situation is absolutely not looking great. Yeah, mana situation is a problem. Especially with we're stacking up crash cards we can't get rid of. Oh, we've got, I guess, only 2, but I kind of need to get that out. Alright. Unfortunately, not take damage. Yeah, we're doing really well up until this fight, but it's all kind of falling apart now. For a few reasons. One of them is just like, we have not found, we didn't find any bleed. Like, this would have been a fantastic turn if one of the crops had come off the top, but it didn't. I'm debating if I need to freeze this just to stop. I think I do. Just because I think it would be bad for whatever to come out. The heal to come out, and we get the double freeze, which is also nice. We can pitch. Honestly, we can just pitch those 2 and then put him back. Alright, we do have mana. And we're in good shape to no, let me get that out first, actually. So the trick here is I need to make sure that the cards I want to draw are in the draw pile, which I think includes I need to I actually do not want Pocket Sand in, but I need to make sure that we have some of the stuff. We take the draw 4. That was possibly the worst draw 4 we could have seen. I don't know why I picked that one. That was a poor choice. Well, we got drawing both those garrots there was backbreaking. That could be hugely devastating to our ability to finish. Okay, fortunately we don't have another heal coming out. So we're not just hosed. I think we could actually get the kill here with Deadly Creativity. Okay, not quite, but we do. So we have to take Decay for one more turn. But I really to spam Clint, to spam Dispels has worked out pretty well for us, I think. It's not going to be the turn that I want, but it is the turn that we have. So we need to upgrade mana after this. And we need to take mana if it's offered. Like, we are playing low to the ground on mana, which does let us get a lot of value out of that level 1 passive. However, it obviously comes with a notable downside. Let's see. Could dispel enemies once. Last card on the draw pile is Void Quake, which we could afford, but it would freeze. It wouldn't freeze us. Would it make a difference? Yes, it would win. There we go. All right, so that fight went very poorly, but it could have gone a lot worse. I don't think we can make either of those work. This is not... Oh, actually... It's not the mana we're looking for, but it works with... Okay, with Pocket Sand. Diamond Green Flower is very good. As I said, I think we need to upgrade mana. Creative Outburst upgrade is mana. Focus is obviously mana upgrade. And then we're cutting Forest Magic. Alright. I don't think we can take this fight. Because I don't think we can fight 3 enemies that are spamming purity every turn. Give me a second. Alright. So. I think the question is mostly, is there a reason to take this fight instead of this fight? Because if we go here, we get 1 extra idle reward. Because I don't really care about any of those cards, or I don't really care about either of those cards. I still think this card is trash. That reminds me, give me a second. Alright. I think... I think we want to do some dumb things. Because what we really want is to get through that purity. Do we need 2 Garots? I wouldn't say no. Yeah. Getting multiple Garots going is obviously very, very good. And that will easily give us that kill. And we drew through most of the draw pile, so even though we did see both Garots, we saw basically the entire deck, so. I'm willing to trade purity for whatever. We do have to worry about that frost barrier, but yeah. If we do this, we can't really do anything else with it. Well, no, that's a lie. The fact that we can sometimes just get mana salve is so ridiculously good. I think we save it. We do need to get that other Garrot upgraded. No, we can get the Garrot upgraded. I think I should be able to give us the kill. And yeah, even with getting frozen, we ended up being fine. We can't really do anything with that, but frantic scouring is real good. It's another like worst case hand. There's that. Oh, and in case you didn't know, I cannot use this to copy the salve because it can only copy temporary cards. So, even though that is what I would often want to do, it is not an option. Yep. This is really nice just having the hand space. Just every time having hand space. Oh, I guess I actually could have gotten that out first this time. I do want to cleanse at least once. You're dead. And this will hit 0 for us, which means that we will be able to play back because we will draw back to the pocket shield. Okay. Yeah, starting fatigue continues to be a nuisance. Realize that has an on-discard trigger, but... yeah, I think we're just going to stick for now. Super Dispel continuing to be a nuisance. We can cleanse, I think. Yeah, it's just such a pain in the ass for us. We want to make sure we get that bandage out. Oh, we're good. You know, these are both interesting. This is Mana or Arcane League. It's the same amount of Arcane League as this is, and this can apply. I think this is better. I think this is just straight up better a lot of the time. Because we're not doing that much that cares about the crystallize. And that mana gain inversion +1 is pretty interesting. So we're going to go here. I don't hate Ray of Frost. Having a Frost Source is generally very good. Is it worth getting a bit of Vent for? I don't think so. And I do think we are still kind of committed to cutting cards. God, that Reforge has not performed well, but I don't know that I can cut it. I can't cut a mana card. Maybe we do cut the Reforge, because we can't ever line it up. And it's expensive, which has been kind of a problem for us. Alright, look, it's our Nemesis back again. Purity. Right. We do get through the Purity. Could I've gotten more out of the Believe by waiting? Maybe. I'm not sad with that. And as annoying as that is, I'd rather have it early than late. Oh, I have to do that. I'm just gonna put Curse up because it doesn't seem worth it to set up Arcane Link for one card. There's the Fatigue. Kills this turn. I think we're just gonna... Yeah, we can go get that out. Just for the fun. But we're mostly just gonna stick and wait till next turn. Because again, that fatigue is just so obnoxious. Alright, you get to get rid of that. I'm not used to seeing a full hand of 10 and just being like, oh yeah, sure, I can still draw 4. And still have room for all the stuff. Okay, we want to not trip fatigue yet. Alright, we are almost at the point where we trip the thing. And the last thing in the deck is a Hunt Memories. Well, we'll see if we can get enough out of that to make it worth it. I don't know that we can because I just think we're going to win, but... You know. Sure, can't complain. That's a kill. Adventurer's Log is incredibly good. Absolutely, we take those. I don't know that we need this, but... Doesn't hurt. I think we have to keep upgrading mana. And then I think we cut the Tough and Focus. Which is a bit shaky, but... We're going to get Vindictive or Forbidden. I think we have to take Vindictive Focus here. I don't think we can afford to take Forbidden Oath. Could probably take Frozen Void as well. Elemental Chitter I would take. I wouldn't take Hardened Will or Crystal Shield, I think. So we're gonna go for the Dama Spam. And combination of I'm feeling good enough right now, and I think these fights are easy enough that I don't feel I need to make my decisions based on that. Go and get start exploding you. Be a little bit unfortunate this is a Garrote, but not the end of the world. Yeah, perfect is the unupgraded Garrote. Pitch that. Yeah, because if we'd drawn, if we gotten a Mana Cell, I would rather have had the Garrote. We had the 10 script for script. Yeah, I think that was worth it. There's no idols active here, so should be. Alright. Alright. So I think we want to make sure that we... Oh, I need to make sure I get this all out. I was holding them because I didn't want to... So we are now fatigued. I'll just drawing man here not good enough, I think. Alright, that'll do. We take those. That should just knock you right out. Well, close enough. Let's actually get that out. Actually, that was a mistake because I could have gotten this kill with the other creativity if I hadn't. That's okay. I also could have gotten the kill if I had grabbed the other thing, but we still get the kill. Don't hate Intrigue Calamity. Don't hate Resto Focus, but I don't love it either. This is card draw, and it lets us does throw stuff in stasis. But we can throw tools we don't need in stasis. We're gonna offer shiny crystals, and we are gonna keep the gem. Screw you, of course we are. Alright. Absolutely recopying this garrote. Alright. Gonna need more mana than that, I think. There we go. Transmute armor is probably good. We do have the pocket, it goes well with the pocket shield. That's not actually the worst either. I think Stormbringer's just so good that we can't possibly pass that up. We don't have any extra shield gain, do we? We do not, which makes me really consider upgrading this pocket shield. Defense hasn't been... Oh, no, we upgraded the garrote. What am I saying? I just forgot we had a garrote still unupgraded. Alright, gotta do that first. And we don't need that this turn. Still not quite there on that. We can do this, which will get rid of purity. We want to get just that one dead ASAP. Although, hopefully we're going to be able to do that, which seems pretty good. And if we want to play one more thing this turn, I think we just get Fury. Alright, we draw 2 cards, but we don't have the thing we need to see most. Let's do this. We are in the awkward position where we don't have... Yeah, there's the garrote. Although, now things are going to cost us more mana because we are fatigued. I think we want to copy that. Okay, now I think we're okay. We can copy this. I should be able to get that dead at least. As long as we can kill one of them, I am pretty happy. Let's get the curse out. I don't think we've been dispelled yet, but I don't remember. No, now we have. No, that's fine. Mostly don't need our buffs, which is convenient for us, since we don't have them anymore. I'm gonna put Doom on there, for whatever it's worth, which may not be much. Itty bitty bleed setup. I'm gonna try and get to that this turn. Probably sequence this wrong. That's fine. Just kidding, everything's fine. I didn't sequence optimally, but we got the kill, so sorry to feel too bad. This gives us another cleanse, which is very good. It gives us more draw, which is also good. It also gives us more... whatever. We got rid of one of them, so we're down to only 3. So don't hate that. Sad we get another mana card here. We did get... Because we picked up this, which is very good, I think we're okay. It's so tempting to cut that Frozen Hive. I don't think we can got another mana card yet. I think Increase Calamity is just a little awkward. Alright. I don't know that we can actually really leverage Crystal Breath, but I may take it anyway. I think we just need to get all the debuffs. We just need to get this purity out because it's going to get more purity next turn. Oh, but if we can trip it to... I don't know how realistic that is, but if we can get it to... Alright, now it's very realistic. You see, like, because if we can get it to flip modes. then. Because now, they're going to use shield. Alright, now gives the Doom proc even. I think we're okay to leave the turn here. We'd have to deal the trash card, but very happy with that. No problem. I don't even care that much about that spell. Yeah, we are absolutely okay with doing that. Because now we have 18, which I think should be enough. For extra rub-ins. Oh man, that's perfect. Yeah, that's just a kill. That's gonna be part one. Oh man, hard to pass up just and useful and yeah. Yeah, let's take an adventurer's log. Doesn't do much for us, but I'll take it. I think it's the other options are more useful to us to keep. I think we do actually upgrade the pocket shield though. We might need it. We will probably need it in the Bay later fight, I think. And I think I am possibly feeling bold enough to cut the frozen hide. That feels like a mistake. Yeah, I just can't find it. Imagine a situation in which we cut the frozen hide and we don't regret it pretty quick. I don't think we can justify cutting a mana card still. Like, it is the frozen hide. That's the card that needs to go. It's the frozen hide, or it's like the death focus or the 20 ritual. But I don't think I can cut a mana card. Well, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, so Tidal Barrier would help us a lot. Pretty garbage map overall. We can't get... The big disappointment here is there's no way for us to pick up... there's straight up 0 treasure slimes on the map. Which is a shame because Sturdy Young's card I was looking for the most, I think. I do like hitting here and getting the Tidal Barrier. I don't hate having the Devourer's Strike. If we go here, we can force out a Detonite, which is good. And Morbidin might speed us up slightly. I think we start here. Okay. Okay. Copy that. Unfortunately, there's a whole lot of ways to not get through, whatever. We upgrade the transmute armor, because, like, what else are we going to do? Okay, so here's the plan. Oh, no, I can't quite do what I was going to do. That's the best I can do. Oh, but this actually works out okay. Not so great, but that's fine. We get the kill. And that's good enough for me. Oh, I should have copied that. I wasn't thinking. Do we have to save that copy for the garage? Like that. Okay, you have to get mana out. Much I would have liked to have done the other thing. Oh, we might actually have a problem here when the flip happens. No, just kidding, we're fine. I've got a plan. That's still a net positive on mana, so we're doing it. Alright, here's the plan. There's your frenzy gone. And we're good. Which is good, because that's pretty backbreaking. Oh man, I wasn't even thinking about the fact that we would get copies, but not that it mattered. I said this was going to be the end of part 1, and then I just kept recording. So I guess this is the end of part 1, after I finish the taking cards. Alright, I think we can make the Pilfering Shell work based on what we've seen from the Absorb. And then yeah, this is the end of part 1. See you for part 2. Until then, toodles.